Buenos dias! We are going on an 8-day trip to South America. Here we will show you day by day what it's like to travel with a baby, fly to another country, taste the Peruvian food and culture, take a scenic train ride through the mountains, walk the streets of Cusco, and experience the wonder of Machu Picchu. We have 17 hours of travel ahead of us and are about to embark on the journey of our daughter's first time out of the country.
What are you doing? You tired? Oh, you just dropped. Oh, you're tired still. Oh no. Yeah.
This is our last flight of the day. It's past 11 p.m. and our baby is exhausted, to say the least. After a very long day of traveling, we have made it to Cusco, Peru. And the very first thing that we noticed is that there is so much honking. Just constant honking. The view from our Airbnb is amazing. Just an iconic panoramic view of Cusco City and mountains. Coming from the Midwest Illinois, where cornfields are as common as flies at a picnic, it's funny how there are just buildings on the side of the mountains. This is Elena's first time in Cusco, Peru. She was a trooper. Yeah, you were a trooper. We had a very long day of travel. Left the house at 6:45 and then didn't get into Cusco, Peru until like 1:30 a.m. or so. Combined with the 17 hours of travel from the previous day and adjusting to 11,000 feet of elevation, baby girl was quite tired, as we all were. The high altitude is a bit of a shock to the system and is no joke. But with that, we were certainly not complaining about all the baby snuggles we were getting. So unfortunately for us, we did not check the end destination of our luggage, our checked luggage. And our checked luggage is now in Lima. And we are in Cusco. So we had to fill out some forms late at night. And they said that we can hope to have our luggage maybe by tonight.
We'll see.
So we'll see. Our Airbnb provided us with cocoa leaves, although it makes me wonder how many hands have sifted through this bowl. Cocoa tea is a traditional remedy used for centuries to help people acclimatize to high altitudes. Its properties are thought to improve oxygen absorption, reduce fatigue and headaches, and aid digestion. I have no idea if this was the right ratio of water to leaves. The tea seemed to be yellowish-greenish in color. Tasting it, it had a mild bitter flavor similar to green tea, but it was fairly decent. Venturing out of our apartment for the first time greeted us with a parade. They were handing out these flyers as well as bread. With my limited Spanish, it looked like an advertisement for a celebration of bread. we decided to eat out at a restaurant called Soka and bring back some soup for my sister who wasn't feeling the best because of the high altitude. Elena! Hi, cutie! Is that a horse? Oh, do you like the music? This was our appetizer, small vegan tacos. The drink came with aguamanto pelado, and our baby loved eating it. One of the dishes we got was Criollo Lomo Saltado Alpaca. Our total came to about 131 soles, which is only $38 US. To wrap the night up, we walked back to our place, called some family members, and got a call our missing luggage was ready to be picked up. What a great way to end the first day. Elena, what do you see? Do you see the cars? Yeah. Do you see the people? Yeah.
Papa.
The first stop of the day is a 12-angled stone. This stone is famous for its 12-angled border and fitting perfectly into its surrounding stones. It's an example of precise Incan architecture. The next stop is Plaza de Armas. Plaza de Armas was the historic heart of the ancient Incan capital, and now serving as the main square and cultural center of the city. Plaza de Armas has witnessed centuries of history, from Incan ceremonies to Spanish colonial rule, and remains the vibrant center of Cusco today. At the plaza, there are countless ways to spend your money. Restaurants, coffee shops, stores, numerous vendors, and much more. Since it is such a huge tourist attraction, vendors will come up to you and promote their products. We've said no gracias more times than we can remember. The first stop at the plaza was Bagel Cafe. The total came out to be 106 soles, which is about $30 US. The next stop turned out to be one of Jonathan's favorite stores, Pedazo de Arte. When you have a baby, you run by their schedule. So back to the apartment it was for a solid 2-hour nap. After feeling renewed and refreshed, we headed back out to Coricancha. So walking up to the entrance, we were immediately greeted by a tour guide.
And he told us to get some tickets and that he would wait for us inside.
So we got our tickets, and he started straight in, giving us a long rundown of the place.
But we were looking around, and hardly anybody else actually had a tour guide.
And my sister put 2 and 2 together and whispers in my ear, he's gonna want payment for this tour.
And so we asked, and it was 40 soles.
And so then we kindly said we would walk ourselves around.
Which I think is honestly better with a little one, especially how antsy she can get.
So we parted ways from the tour guide and learned people will do all they can to make money there. Coricancha, or Temple of the Sun, was the most important religious construction during the Incan Empire. The walls were covered with sheets of pure gold, symbolizing the sun's brilliance. When the Spanish conquistadors arrived, they stripped the temple of its gold and silver. The Church of Santo Domingo was constructed atop the ruins of Coricancha, merging Incan and Spanish architecture that you can see today. The last stop of the day was K-food. We enjoyed the most delicious Korean fried chicken and kimchi ramen. Baby girl also gave her stamp of approval. Elena, are you a dog? Oh, do you see that? Do you see the picture of the fire? There's fire. Yeah. The plan for today is to visit the Cochahuasi Animal Sanctuary. The place is a 30-minute drive away, so we start by ordering an Uber to drive us there. The Uber driver comes and says he doesn't know this place or where it is, so we order a different Uber driver. This next Uber driver tells us he does know where it is, but to cancel the reservation in the app, that costs 31 sols, and pay him 50 sols for the trip there and 50 sols for the trip back. He said he would wait for us while we were there so he could bring us back. Because of the difficulty we encountered with the first Uber driver, we agreed and hopped in. We felt a little bit apprehensive because our drive wasn't documented through the Uber app. It also didn't help when the Uber driver parked the car while waiting at a stoplight, unbuckled his seatbelt, opened the door, and took down his taxi sign. He got back in and continued driving. The one thing that gave us reassurance we weren't being kidnapped was that we were on the one and only street that led to the animal sanctuary. After driving up 1,000 more feet in elevation past rural towns, and with great joy, we arrived at the animal sanctuary. The Uber driver said he would wait for us 45 minutes so he could drive us back down. Do you see the animals? The Cochahuasi Animal Sanctuary is a non-profit organization dedicated to rescuing wildlife. Tickets at the front cost 50 sols per person. Many animals arrive from illegal trafficking, the black market, or abuse. Some cannot return to the wild because they now depend on humans or have permanent injuries. They give special attention to species at risk, especially the Andean condor, the world's largest flying bird with a wingspan of up to 3.5 meters. They run a program for release, rehabilitation, and breeding to help protect the species in Peru. Hola. Do you see the bird? Bird? Do you see the llama? Llama?
All the animals are like, dog.
Dog, there's a dog. Our Uber driver was true to his word, and he waited for us to drive us back down. We decided to go back to Plaza de Armas and try out the indie cafe and concept store. It was a cute shop where we enjoyed some coffee, tea, and pastries. The next stop was a chocolate museum. This was free to enter, which was nice. We got to see a little bit of how they make chocolate and tried some chocolate samples. The most unique thing we tried was chocolate tea. We made our way to an iconic monument of Peru right in Plaza de Armas. You can't miss it. The Basilica Cathedral of Cusco. The tickets cost 40 soles per person to enter. The Basilica Cathedral of Cusco holds valuable pieces of art and culture which reflect the beauty of the Catholic faith. The Cusco Cathedral houses splendid altars in the Renaissance, Baroque, and Neoclassical style. One of the more well-known pieces of artwork in the cathedral depicts the Last Supper. And finally, the last stop of the day was Kamlu Peruvian Fusion. To start the day off, we checked out a bakery shop. Next up was a 25-minute walk to the San Pedro market. Leading up to the San Pedro market, the streets were peppered with vendors selling all sorts of items. After walking past tons of street vendors, we made it to the San Pedro market. The San Pedro market is a vibrant public market that you can find everything, including fresh produce, artisanal goods, souvenirs, and so much more. Even though several stands were closed, perhaps because it was Sunday, it was still a bustling location. I decided to get a classic beef empanada. This market is an explosion of colors and flavors. You can buy fresh fruit juice. We tried zanahoria, mango, maracuya, which is carrot mango passion fruit. Next destination was a walk to the most beautiful street of Cusco, Calle de Siete Borriquitos, which means 7 little lambs. It's supposed to be very picturesque and charming. What they don't tell you is that it's a hike uphill, and with the high elevation combined with a 1-year-old stroller and diaper bag felt like we were on hard mode. After taking multiple stops for catching our breath, we made it.
That's the prettiest street.
We were probably hoping for an awe-inspiring destination as a reward for the climb up, so it didn't quite meet our high expectations, but it was still a quaint, pretty street.
You want picture?
Of course, we had to get our picture with the little lamb while we were there. A minute walk away was the Sapantiana Colonial Aqueduct. You see 2 doggies? What's the doggy say? Ruff, 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 ruff. Yeah, that's right. Dinner for tonight was at local 525 restaurant. The total came out to be 172 sols, which is about $50 US. Our feet were quite tired and we were ready to call it a day. We came back to our place and there was a procession going down the street, playing mournful music. Today's agenda starts off with us getting to the Peru Rail San Pedro train station at 6:10 in the morning. Are you giving yourself a kiss? We got on the train at 6:30 and the train departed at 6:40. We booked the Vista Dome train ride, which was scheduled to take about 4 hours and 30 minutes to get to Aguas Calientes. On paper, this seems like a long time, but when you have unique, beautiful scenery that changes constantly and a toddler to entertain, it doesn't feel long. The train ride gave some amazing views, including the city, remote towns, fields, rivers, terraces, and mountains. Baby girl loved the snack they gave, which includes quinoa, chocolate, and raisins. The scenic train ride definitely adds to the experience of getting to Machu Picchu. Our end destination is Aguas Calientes, the town of Machu Picchu. The Vista Dome had windows all the way around, so you really got a great view of everything. It was so cool to see the different scenery, cacti next to rivers, next to mountains. Baby girl stayed awake the whole train ride. She remained entertained by the scenery, playing with the snack menu, eating some snacks, playing with some small toys, reading Goodnight Moon, and her tia playing games with her. This river is the Rio Urubamba. It flows 450 miles and is part of the Amazon basin. Do you see the cactus? Yeah. Do you see the water? Yeah. Do you see the mountains? Since we were descending into a valley, the train had to make a zigzag pattern to make it down. It involved a series of coming to a complete stop, then switching directions and going down a different railway. After multiple switchbacks, train style, we made it to Aguas Calientes. Walking is the best way to get around Aguas Calientes. Aguas Calientes is catered towards tourists. There are tons of shops to buy souvenirs and restaurants to dine at. We were all pretty hungry after the train ride, so our first stop after checking into the hotel was a creperie. It started to pour down rain, so we walked through the covered Mercado Artesanal, a craft market. Stalls upon stalls of souvenirs. It seemed like a lot of them were selling the same things. We wanted to get our passport stamped, and we saw several stalls advertising they could stamp our passport. They were all charging a small fee for it though. Luckily, I had done a little research beforehand and knew you could do it for free at the Center Square. Nice. trying Inca Cola for the first time.
That's good enough. Okay. Smells interesting.
Okay.
It's like fruity, a little bubblegummy.
Yeah, okay. I've heard that it's kind of bubblegummy. Is it carbonated?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's a silly question, probably. How would you rate it?
I don't know. 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
For dinner, we went to a Peruvian restaurant. My sister got a drink for her 21st birthday, and we tried koi, a Peruvian delicacy, guinea pig. Say happy. Say birthday. Good job. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Good job. Happy birthday. My sister's birthday is today, and for her birthday, the plan is to go to Machu Picchu. There's 2 ways to get to Machu Picchu from Aguas Calientes, by foot or by bus. The hike is said to take 2 hours and is difficult. It's uphill with 1,000+ feet more in elevation. We chose to go by bus, which takes about 30 minutes. If you are scared of heights, I don't recommend the window seat or looking down. The drive up offers gorgeous views along windy, narrow switchback roads. Do you see the llama?
Mama.
Llama? Llama? Llama. You see the llama? Do you see the llama? Do you see the llama? This is llama?
No.
No?
No. No.
What does a llama say? Because it was rainy, we decided to eat at this K-style noodle bar. First you pick which flavor you want, then they make it for you and add some special toppings. It tasted pretty good on a cold, rainy day. Do you want some crackers? Do you want some chicken? Oh, leave it there. Leave it there. We had taken the train back the night before and arrived in Cusco around 10 p.m. Today is our last day in Cusco, and for the morning, we hit Centro Artesanal Market. We found some pretty cool souvenirs here. There's just so many vibrant colors everywhere you look. I love these murals that were painted everywhere. It was starting to rain, but that didn't stop these musicians from playing outside. A rainy day is just asking for a stop at a coffee shop, so that's exactly what we did. Next up was a bumpy ride and an uphill walk to the statue of Cristo Blanco. At the entrance of the uphill walk, they were selling tickets to see Sacsayhuaman, a massive Incan fortress complex, but we decided to pass and save a little money. We were able to glimpse the outside of it on our walk up. After a very steep and pretty difficult uphill walk, we got to Cristo Blanco. The view of the city was stunning. time to descend.
What in roller coasters?
Is it bumpy?
She said forward, and then she sits back.
See the water? Can you see the water, Elena? Since we really liked the chicken and noodles at K-Food, we decided to go back since it was our last day in Peru. We took baby girl through the waterfall since she seemed so interested in it. But it turned out she got scared. Do you see the water? Do you see the water?
Wow. Wow.
After a whole week in Peru, it was time to head back home. Hi. Hi there. All in all, we had an awesome trip. We had fun meeting up with my sister, who was studying abroad. We enjoyed the stunning views of Machu Picchu. Hey. Hi, Carly. What are you doing? What are you doing? We enjoyed experiencing the different culture that Peru has to offer, and just the adventure of traveling to another country. Because this was our first time traveling with a baby out of a country, here are my top 6 things we've learned along the way. Yeah. 1. Babies can find ordinary things quite interesting and entertaining. I've looked at the flight safety instructions more times than I can count. You got a bracelet. 2. It's a great feeling to be prepared and have all the items packed. But then that means you have to lug all that around. So when traveling out of the country, less seems to be better.
If you do not meet these criteria, you do not wish to perform these functions.
I knew this already, but this trip just solidified my thoughts. Stick to the baby's sleep schedule and nap schedule as best as possible, even if this means going back to the hotel, because a well-rested baby is a happy baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, flight deck, gear number 3, takeoff, flight 10, cabin departure.
4. Trying to sleep on the plane with the baby sleeping sprawled across your lap is pretty difficult. 5. Flying with a baby has its benefits, like boarding the plane before most, and sometimes getting to take priority lines during customs and security. And 6. No matter where we go, what country we are in, babies make people smile. Even though it may seem daunting to travel with a baby, it's totally possible and you can create some wonderful memories.